Right now.
What we're doing today is a 4-inch omelet.
Okay.
This has spinach and goat cheese are the main draws. And then we add a little green pepper, onion, and mushroom to kind of kick it up a little bit.
You know, I've talked about it before. You know, omelets aren't just a breakfast thing. Actually, in Europe, people eat omelets for dinner all the time. So
Absolutely.
this one looks like it'd be perfect for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So, all right, go ahead and get me started here. I'm working on the vegetables, I understand.
Yep, we're going to warm up a couple pans here. You know, omelets, they've been around since the 15th century. So there's a lot of different schools of thought on whether you mix everything at once, how you do the eggs. I am a big believer in just a little bit of water. It gives you the fluffiest egg, and just beat a lot of air into that as you open it up.
Good tip.
So.
I always ask chefs, do you use milk with your eggs when you're doing omelets? Do you use heavy cream? And most of them are like you, of the belief just a little bit of water.
Yep. And I have a little water here. We're just going to do, it's about a tablespoon per the 2 eggs.
Okay.
And then just going to beat that up a little bit.
Okay. Now I've got some, this is a spinach omelet, and you've got some other veggies that you brought along. I'm heating up some olive oil. So mushrooms,
Yep,
go right
we
in
can
here.
start adding all three of those there.
Okay, this is just finely diced mushrooms. Any special kind?
That's actually a blend of shiitake, button, and oyster mushrooms.
A little bit of red pepper.
Yep.
Or green pepper, I should say. Red would be fine too.
I love the creaminess of shiitake mushroom.
Some onion.
A little onion, yep. We have a little salt and pepper there. We'll season the whole thing a little bit as we go along.
Okay. I notice a lot of you chefs are starting to use some really nice salts and peppers, you know, besides the regular stuff, sea salt.
One of the
and
good things to set yourself apart is nice blends. You know, I have 3 or 4 blends that I've made myself that we used to season at the restaurant. I'm a big cumin freak though, so there's a lot of that in most of mine.
Yeah, I like cumin too. Yeah.
So you got the veggies going there. I'm just going to cut the spinach into strips.
Okay,
and
fresh
we're gonna
spinach.
Add that to your veggies.
And then we'll heat up our omelet pan. Oil, butter, what do you like to do your omelets in?
Olive oil is definitely the healthiest alternative.
Okay.
In a pinch, especially with non-sticks, a short spray of pan spray, which everybody has right now, is really easy.
Okay. And how hot do you like your pan when you're doing omelets?
About medium-high. That's one of the biggest differences between scrambled eggs and omelets.
Okay.
You know, with omelets, you want some heat. You want to get a nice crust on that egg so it seals up nice. Whereas with a scrambled egg, you want to keep a little juice in there, let it melt in your mouth, so you want a little lower heat and kind of slowly cook that.
Good point. Okay. Are we ready? I think the pan's nice and hot. And a nice omelet pan. That is key.
Oh, way key. You need non-stick is definitely the easiest way to go.
I see that was foamy, so you really did beat it for a little bit. Okay.
And that should give us a little bit of the height as it cooks.
Okay. Now, at what point do the veggies and the cheese go in? I never know when to add that.
We're going to hold off till we're just about cooked. We're going to flip this once. We're going to flip it twice in the end. We'll flip it once to kind of cook the one side, flip it back over and add all our innards and fold it up. You don't want to putz with your egg because you don't want to crack it too much. So we're just kind of waiting for that crust to form, and we're just going to shift it a little bit and keep pushing towards the middle.
Okay.
If you need to push your pan up a little bit, you just want to slowly, cook a little bit at a time, and you keep getting the liquid underneath the egg that's there.
Okay, and you're using that spatula to do that.
Just kind of push it around, yep. Now you use a aluminum or stainless steel pan, it's not going to be this easy. You're going to stick and probably rip that thing a little bit.
That looks perfect. And I see you're just trying to get the liquid off so it'll cook.
And then yeah, we're good there.
I want to see this. Pressure's on, Todd.
Yeah, I know. I got to do it on TV.
Oh,
Right?
perfect.
There we go.
That's why you're the chef. I'm just the cooking mom here.
And that kind of just seared our side.
And it's not perfect. It's perfect. Now,
so we're going to roll that in there.
Right in the middle, or where do you like to put this?
Kind of line across the middle would be perfect.
Okay, so we'll have a little extra vegetables and the goat cheese. All right, go ahead.
Goat cheese gets a little tricky, so you just want to kind of thin that out with your spatula. Get it back on there.
Ooh, and that
slide it in the middle. Oh. And as that sits, it's going to melt really nice for you.
Oh, that is a perfect omelet. Todd, you outdid yourself. I am impressed. Wow, wow. So if you don't feel like making that at home, you could head to Syrah on Saturdays and Sundays. A good idea to call for reservations. It was a pleasure. Thanks so much.
Same here. I'd love to be here.